Yeah. But so that's going on. There's a policy on campus right now. Actually, that I've been telling the students about. It's the late night dance policy. This policy affects every minority on campus because it's left for interpretation for the university to set parameters around things that pertain only to our culture. For instance, right? So you can have a party at SIU. That's no problem. But how they get you is for your party, if you call it a party, a dance, a festival, a function, they're going to require you to have 15 plus more DPS. And I don't know if y'all know how much that costs, but that's anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 just for security. On top of, you have to pay the over, what is it called when you go over the hours? Time and a half of the police officers that's off duty that have to be there. But they don't do this to Caucasians on campus. They don't do this to their organizations because they call them winter formals, or they call them recitals or new presentations or shit like that. So they get around of being able to do that. So probates, for instance, ours is called probates. They have new presentations in rush week, but they have no security, but we have to. Because they said that it's the people that we invite that come here and incite danger to the campus, versus with them, they haven't had any history of having anything bad happen when they guests came. Also surrounded around this conversation, what are we going to do as student leaders? Because I expect for many of y'all to probably be in the same position, if not in a higher position of student trustee by the time y'all get to this time.
And sophomores,
you know what I'm saying? And this is why I asked y'all to be here, because it's about what we going to do right now to show the university that we're not going to continue to keep taking this. So if that means that we got to start walking out of classes like they do in Florida, then so fucking be it. We just going to have to do that. Until the university understand that we're not going to continue to keep taking this. They don't want us here. You wonder why SIU keep going up in numbers. You think, why they student enrollment just skyrocketed in history. It has tripled SIU's all time.
Who's?
SIUE.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what they're doing? They're recruiting to minorities and African Americans. Guess what we decided to do? We decided we just gonna recruit regionally.
Yeah, I know a lot.
We only gonna recruit to the white kids, and that's why we get a motherfucking police academy. That's the police academy on campus. And it's not even about color. And I don't even want it to be about that. And I know I keep saying white, this, that, and the third, but it ain't even about color. It's more about what do we want. It's more about what do we want. Because they keep talking about this experience, but all of us going into debt for this weak-ass experience. I'm sorry about y'all, but I ain't had fun since I got here. Huh? Yeah. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't had no fun since I got here. Of course, I had fun at these little parties, blah, blah, blah. But I ain't learned nothing of value in my classrooms. Half the time, my professors be talking about opinionated shit that they want to talk about. It don't even be about the facts about the class. Then on top of that, we only learn European history. Ain't no interdisciplinary cultural competency in none of the core curricular classes that we take, and we only learn about Western civilization. So it's just like, what are we going to demand from this university? Because at the end of the day, we the student body. So if we come together, we come as a collective group and say, you know what? We're going to sit outside your office until you give us a meeting. We're going to sit outside your office until you understand that we're not going to continue to keep taking this. We're going to walk out these classrooms and not go to class until all the professors just decide that they're going to go on strike too, because they don't got nobody in them bitches to teach them. We're going to have to force the media to really take action. They do get paid regardless, but who they teach it to if ain't nobody in there listening? So if we got to go back to May 2nd, a lot of y'all don't know what May 2nd is. But May 2nd was one of the most revolutionary marches that we ever did on this campus that really had the university shut the fuck up and listen to the students for once. And it's something that we did in the middle of the quad, right by the Student Services Building, the Student Center in Feiner. And we shut the entire school down for that entire day. And we just talked about things that students wanted to talk about. And the university listened.
Wait, what year was this?
This was.
You know the year with Donald and them?
Yeah, 2015. Pretty sure it was 2015.
Freshman year.
It was 15, 16. It was that year. It was that year. So it may have been the spring of 16. Y'all right. It's the spring of 16. Yeah, it was spring of 16. But yeah.
That was dope. That was lit.
And that was lit. You know what I'm saying? And it was because, and we had that because it was the students on campus, the Caucasian students on campus saying they was going to go around lynching black folks.
Yeah, that's what it was right there.
And the university wouldn't make a statement about it. They wouldn't. I do want to hear from every last one of y'all, and we can write it on this board, but let's start brainstorming. And let's start talking about the things that we could do right now as effective tomorrow to really start putting this into habit. You know, we only have about 3.5 more months of school left, you know, given the fact that we got spring break coming up. But it's important
Okay, I got a good idea too.
because if this shit don't end on a good time, I'm so, because I planned on running for next year. I planned on running for December, so I planned on staying y'all president until I graduated just to make sure y'all was safe. Like, I'm not allowing the university to fuck y'all over. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Week, right? You need to be whispering something that the SIU students don't know. And me and my chocolate baddie, we are going to post flyers up at night all around the campus of shit that the students should know. So, like,
and also we can make this
like, and it could be like a whisper type shit, like just,
Wednesday.
Yeah, and every Wednesday we will have
a video. I put a video together, a short film,
and we can put flyers up with like
students in the video,
like bulletproof, like bullet pointed facts on flyers though, like just bullet punch it. Like, did you know your chancellor did da da da? This is this.
I
this
just spelled video.
VIDEO.
I knew I was tweaking. I'm like, hold on,
You
so
know
that
we
don't
know.
look right. I'm there. Hold on.
Hey, someone sent it to me. I'll post it on my Twitter because, you know.
Hey, real shit.